Hello everyone, this is Data Patterns, and today I will be giving you a financial and strategical analysis about Walmart. First of all, Walmart has a grocery share in US net sales of 56%, while Walmart's brand value was of 93 billion. This is not to be mistaken with market cap, which is of 400 billion in Walmart. Walmart net sales, on the other hand, had 14.7 billion sales, and but still remained with a 5.3 market share of online sales compared to 40% of Amazon. As to the share price, the stock price shared closed at $142 throughout this week, with a price to earnings of 33 times and an earning per share of $4.32. When a Bollinger analysis is performed with the share price over the time span of 10 years, we can see a volatility that has gone from approximately $40 to $140 throughout this whole time. However, uh, we can see that there's not too many, the higher volatilities occur in short-term periods of 4, 6, or even 8 months. So this may be a better idea of investment for short-term profits if people are planning to buy in this moment and then sell here and make some money in a period of 4 to 6 months. However, at the same time, a similarity analysis shows that for Walmart, the PE ratio tends to increase as the stock price increases, which makes sense since a price to earnings is it's as the price increases, so does the ratio. Conversely, the earnings per share decreases as the price to earning increases. This is validated by a correlation analysis that shows that the PE ratio versus the stock price move accordingly in the same direction with a coefficient of 0.69, while a negative but weak correlation signals that PE ratio moves as it increases, earnings per share is gonna decrease. Now, going on and moving to the financials and the performance of Walmart, we divided it into its three more important divisions, which is International, US, and Sam's Club, which is a wholesaler that can be found throughout some countries in South America and Canada and China. The net profit has increased, but in a moderate way. So we can see that net profit, even though revenues may increase, net profit has remained in a steady but in low increase. International sales by division, international division net sales also shows that the United Kingdom and other countries outside Mexico, Central America, China, and Canada have the most important and predominant markets in here. We will be discussing the future opportunities of Walmart in India in the future slides. Also, when we discuss the sales share by division, we see that US Walmart has 67%, while Walmart International 22% and Sam's Club 11%. Groceries a sales share has a 56%, which is more than one half of the sales accounted by Walmart, and then it's followed by general merchandise and health and wellness with a 10%. The e-commerce activity has increased, and particularly from 2020 to 2021, where we can see a more exponential growth, especially in Walmart US and especially in Walmart US, while in Sam's Club and Walmart International, it has remained in a steady growth, just like the net profit. Now, talking about brand value, we were highlighting that this does not mean a market capitalization, but it is compared to as how much a person is willing to buy a product from a well-known company, and maybe this will cost less in a not much well-known company. The example here is the branding of the company, and we can see that it has significantly increased, especially from 2018 to 2021, that now has a $93 billion in brand valuation. It is important to compare this with other companies such as Apple, Amazon, that have 263 and $254 billion valued in branding. And we can go scroll down, we can see Walmart with 93 billion, which is over Facebook that has 81 billion. So what happened in the last 3 years, it is also important to discuss, since also what moves the financial performance and the share price of the market in general, it's social, political, market, and strategic events that occur internally and externally in different industries. So in 2019, e-commerce was seen as a trend, and Walmart expanded to 3,000 grocery pickup locations and more than 1,000 delivery locations. This was in order to fight Amazon and to gain more market share. The biggest expansion, physical expansion, also occurred in 2013. Since 2013, occurred in Mexico with a 5% presence increase, 5% presence increase, and 2.6 increase in sales. Grocery business also was identified as a major differentiator, but also it is a low margin business, as we will see later. Walmart's in-store selections continue to be small, and it is due to the infrastructure since it has 20 fulfillment centers in comparison to Amazon's 110. Now, in 2020, the redesign of stores was important and it was made to match up the app style for a better shopping experience that resembled a design of the shopping center with the design of the user interface of the app. So 1,000 stores are planned to be redesigned by 2021. And also Walmart Plus was launched for free shipping, house discounts, and other features. Also, sales boomed 97% year on year, and this was due to stimulus checks during the pandemic, and also because Walmart was named as an essential retailer and could be open during the pandemic. Household goods and food sales increased since people continued to eat at home during lockdowns and during the worst times of the pandemic, and they were the overall winners of the COVID crisis due to their low prices and in a weak economy where people lost their jobs. Also, Walmart hired more than 500,000 employees, and many COVID-related expenses were also affected the net income of the company, and also one-time expenses that we will be discussing further on in 2021. In this year, Walmart had 150 million visitors per week, and it's going to explore other business opportunities such as fintech and healthcare. Stimulus check continued to boost Walmart sales, and for the first time, sales in stores increased. At the same time, declining subscriptions of Walmart Plus were seen, and the low volume of supercenters for grocery and pickup and delivery were felt across the country, and COVID expenses continued to affect the net income of the company, as well as the sale of the UK and now the Japan division. Now, to be more specific, not only of recent years, but on what has happened during the last month, it is also important to perform a social listening analysis where we see that there is 814 mentions during the last month, with Twitter as the major source, and mentions come mainly from Canada and USA in the second place. Major peaks here were related to Walmart paying college and book costs for the full and part-time stuff, and Down syndrome employee winning a lawsuit where Walmart had to pay $125 million in compensation. This is the overall sentiment analysis where the neutral sentiments are the more important ones, or the ones that are more prevalent, and then negative sentiment was stronger than positive sentiment. As to the strengths of Walmart, we can say that their grocery products are the strength with a 50% share of merchandise, and also the 10-mile radius stores that are located within any citizen. Also, as consumer behavior changes after the pandemic, it will be a strength, the online channel and the physical channel, since people are going to be out of their houses buying goods to pick them up, or just to buy them up at the same location. Also, the growth of these distribution centers for pickup and grocery delivery is going to be a boom for Walmart, and the investing in distribution systems for better shopping and shipping experience. Some weaknesses are that the groceries are a low margin business due to its low cost of acquisition, but still a low price to sell. The low volume of supercenters also are delaying a wider inventory and efficient distribution system, as well as a weak e-commerce warehouse that leads to poor share of online sales, where the shift of the consumer has been going through the last year and a half. Now, Walmart Plus subscriptions also are declining, and it is a recent service, and this could be due to the volume centers remaining the same, and the shipping and shopping experience not being has not been enhanced, since CEO of Walmart is focusing on quality over quantity. As to opportunities, we can say that growth markets such as India and its Flipkart acquisition, which is one of the biggest e-commerce retailers of India, will bring profits in the long term. The redesigned stores that are tailored to the app style provide a better shopping experience in any desired form. Also, opportunities come in exploring other sources of income away from retail, which are the healthcare industry, where Walmart has constructed around 20 physical clinics by now, and also fintech partnerships to offer convenient and simple financial services such as credit or debit cards to customers and to employees. Walmart can also potentiate its ad sales revenue, and it's also important to not forget for the CEO of Walmart to build a long-term and robust distribution network that will take advantage of the volume of physical stores to have a wider inventory of products as people decide to buy online, in person, to buy delivery, or by pickup. Finally, the threats of Walmart are that Amazon's e-commerce sales share is almost 5 times bigger than Walmart, which is a second place in e-commerce sales. The India acquisition of Flipkart is also an opportunity, but at the same time a threat due to the nature of its market, since it is important to design a well thought ecosystem between the neighborhood stores, which are the which are the as its name says, a neighborhood store that where people of India mostly buy. So a partnership it's gonna be essential for the success of Walmart in India. Also, government regulations when expanding are threats, which also means that Walmart, going back to the India example, it is important for them to work with the ecosystem, the local ecosystem, and not try to eat up the businesses which will lead up to regulations and Walmart leaving that country. Also, complex and saturated markets like the retail industry in the UK make Walmart more cautious of their next expansion moves, so they will not lose money in future investment moves. I hope this has given you a better overview of Walmart and how it has been one of the largest retailers until now, and hopefully one of the biggest online and e-commerce retailers in the future. Thank you very much.